Alright, what is up, guys? It is a not so beautiful day here in Auburn, Alabama. It is pretty overcast and it's 65 degrees. And I know y'all are like, well, if it's overcast, bro, why are you wearing your glasses? Well, I'm one of those people like the guy in Benchwarmers, and like, if the sun is up, my glasses are on. It doesn't matter the weather conditions, these bad boys are on because my eyes do not like the sun. But I'm gonna go ahead and apologize if I'm not as upbeat as I usually am, because I'm really sick right now and I feel terrible. But I promised myself I was gonna get a video out to you guys today, so here it is. So what we're gonna talk about is the 5 things I hate about my BMW 335i Coupe, or aka the E92. I'll go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of it. Number 1 is the fact that BMW made this amazing car. It's so sporty. Mine has a sport suspension, the sport package, yet they put an open differential in it. It doesn't make any sense. The only thing that I've heard that makes sense to me is that if the 335 were to have had the LSD in it, then it would have competed too much with the M3, and it would have taken sales from the M3, which makes sense because these cars, I don't know why I'm talking like this, these cars, they're quick, and with very minor modifications, I'm talking very minor, they're just as fast in a straight line as an M3. So what I'm talking about very minor, I don't know exactly off the top of my head, but if I had to guess, upgraded charge pipe, down pipes, and that dude thought I was waving at him. Anyways, down pipes and a tune, and you're probably as fast or faster than an M3. So you're talking about, let me think, about $1,000 roughly, and you're as fast as an M3. And the M3s, I think, were like 20 grand more. So it just wouldn't, it would have hurt sales. And plus, I'm sure these cars had, like, BMW probably gave them, the engineers, like a dollar sign amount to keep the car under. So that could have been a part of it as well. Second is the dinger on your seatbelt. I had a 350Z before this, and it never cared for me. I mean, this car cares for me too much. Like, if I'm not buckled up, sometimes even if I'm sitting still, it'll start going ding, 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 and I'm like, bro, like, we're in this together. If you're gonna die, I'm gonna die. Not really, I'm not that devoted, but yeah, it's just annoying. And I understand it's probably like a government thing, to where the government said, hey, you need to have this, kind of like a lot of stuff with cars. So for the record, to law enforcement watching this, I always buckle up while I'm on the road. So just going on record saying that. The third thing that I hate about this car, I'm doing this off the top of my head, guys, so give me, just chill. Okay, it would probably be these little things. There's some arms that come out, and they're supposed to handle your seatbelt, but they do not work. I'm talking, it's rough. They don't work, and they're a little annoying, because you'll be like getting out of the car and you'll like catch your shoulder on it or something. And the good thing about those things is they really freak out my passengers sometimes, because they just don't know. They don't know anything about it. So the fourth thing, I had something else that I thought was better, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head right now. So the fourth thing, I'm just gonna go with a cop out right here. It's the blinkers. Why couldn't we just have a normal, like, blinker, to where the down turns left and it stays on until you push it up, right turns right, or up turns right? Like, why does it have to be so complicated? I don't understand. And granted, I'm not like that dumb. I can do it. I've figured it out. But still, it's a little over the top, BMW. It's a little over the top. But at this point, it's kind of like, I mean, I feel like you got to stick with that decision now. The fifth and final thing is probably the biggest to me, and it's also, it's a plus and it's a minus. It's the name, it's the letters, it's the symbol that's on the car. I love it because it stands for over-engineering. It stands for these amazingly built cars with great interiors that are beautifully made and just well thought out cars. And I love that aspect of it. But I hate what people think about them. And I know you're saying, well, Dakota, you shouldn't, or my name's Dakota, by the way, guys. Dakota, you shouldn't care about what people think. I get that, but it still gets under my skin. Like, people, I cannot even tell you how many people think this car was expensive. How many people think that I have money now because I have this car. How many people think this car is fancy, this and that. And I'm just like, A, it wasn't expensive. It was cheaper than my 350Z. B, I'm still poor. Plot twist. I'm still in college, and I work a part-time job at a pizza place. I'm poor, guys. Okay, sorry to disappoint. And see, I forgot. I can't remember what the other thing was. Oh, this is a nice car, but nice is a depends who you're talking to, right? If you go to some millionaire that drives Paganis and all that stuff, this car's just like meh. It's a beater, you know. So I don't know. It's just and then people think that you're a jerk. All of a sudden, you are a jerk, or you are like this materialistic person that wants people to know that you drive this car with this name on it. And I'm just sitting here like, I bought this car because Maserati. Let's see, right there. Anyways, I bought this car because of one thing, and that's because of the engine that's in it. Like, I could care less what letters or what name was on the car. It's about the motor. So I guess if we want to get really deep and like, let's see if I can hear it. Oh, he got on it. Maybe y'all can hear that on video. Anyways, if I want to get really deep about it, I care about what's on the inside. I know that sounds super cliche, but it's kind of true. It's like, I bought this car not because of anything to do it. I do think it's beautiful, but I bought this car mostly for the motor that's in it, the power plant. If y'all don't know about the N54, you need to read up, because it is an awesome motor. Granted, there's a couple things. Oh, that was going to be my number 3 or 4. There's a couple things that are wrong. Like, it has its issues, just like every motor does, don't get me wrong, but the N54 is a monster. So that's gonna be the end of this video, guys. Like I said, I'm sorry if this one was kind of like subpar, but I'm really not feeling it today. But I wanted to get y'all videos. So subscribe if you haven't, and you've been watching my videos, you like what you see. If you're just now coming, go check out some of my older videos, and you can actually see more like my attitude typically whenever I'm not feeling like I'm dying. So that's it, and thank y'all for who have subscribed, and yeah, so see y'all later.